Hello everybody, this is Karl Behm again on the second time. I forgot to tell you about the monorail system on something. The money that is going into the monorail system for interstate travelers.us, there's no government funding at all. All this money is coming from Daniel's friends that he has abroad throughout the world. He is the advisor of over 140 countries. He's got over 70 countries coming to the state of Florida with their money. Their people are already here. Daniel Imperato united the American people together and non-American people together, or so I'll say the countrymen, the Middle East back in 2007 and 2008 when the ceasefire occurred. That was Daniel Imperato doing that, not the government of this country. See, Daniel ran for president in 2008 and started in 2005. He's been an entrepreneur and an advisor for these countries for over 33 years. He is highly educated, extremely intelligent, grew up in the Vatican. He loves people. He will save your life if he can, give you the shirt off his back, and he's been stepped on, screwed over by lobbyists, special interests, and United States of America of Congress, and the corruption of Giuliani out of New York, George Bush, Cheney, Clinton, I think, got a hold of him there. There's a lot of corruption in Washington. I mean, when we put Barack Obama into office, we thought for sure we would be able to get rid of Bill Clinton and Hillary and the rest of the stupid asses up there. Whose side are you on, Barack? I sure the hell ain't America's side. Because if it was, you wouldn't put the same people in office that's already put their time in and didn't do a very good job in this country. So far you haven't done anything for this country. You sure the hell didn't bring back our American troops like you promised. I'll tell you what, ladies and gentlemen, Daniel Imperato will be your best candidate for president in 2 years. You got to throw out the old and put in the new. That's the only way you get things done. Now, the cool thing about it is that Daniel's got their money coming to the state of Florida, and a lot of it's already here. We can't touch it for campaign. Even if we could, we can't even get on television, so it doesn't really matter. So, vote us into office. Let us help you out. Let's do the best we possibly can to be a united country for a change. Watch yourself on some of these tea parties like St. Augustine, which is not legit. They don't care about you. I am the independent candidate with Daniel Imperato at the bottom of the ballot, and I'm not even allowed to speak at St. Augustine Tea Party. Those bastards endorsed Rick Scott, a Republican. Now, why is it that the Tea Party is supposed to be based on no party whatsoever, and they endorse a Republican or a Democrat? They're supposed to endorse independency. So be careful about the Tea Party in Palaca and the Tea Party in St. Augustine. They're one and the same. Be careful. They are not who they say they are. I actually believe they've been bought off for large quantities of money. And if I can prove it, I'm going to make sure their name is no longer Tea Party to disgrace us. American soldiers, we the people. I'm going to make sure this is dealt with. Anyway, I wish you the best of luck in helping me out. Do what you can to help us. And whether we win this election or not, we're creating jobs in Florida. And that's what Washington doesn't want. They want you to be relying on the government. Well, I tell you what, for 7, 8 years of relying on the damn government, I haven't seen anything that the government's done to help us except destroy our country. So it's time to make them smaller and make them be held responsible for their actions. Especially what they did by destroying the World Trade Center, declaring war on a country that didn't do it. And we're all realizing it now. Trillions of dollars was made off of murdering our American soldiers. And don't worry, ladies and gentlemen, those terrorists will get theirs one day. If we don't get them, God will. I guarantee it. Anyway, thank you very much for watching, and I'll stay in tune with you. I'll stay in touch. And by the way, my cell phone, if you want to call me, is 386-546-9044. That's 386-546-9044. And thank you. At least for your support and everything.